One, and we are live. What's up, guys? Good
What's up?
Thursday afternoon, and I'm joined right now, infamous, like, hurry up. Yo, we're here. I'm joined with Mr. Pierre Crypto. How you doing, my
Yeah,
friend?
I'm doing fine. It's more evening for me than afternoon, but I'm doing fine.
What time is it where you're at on the moon?
It's 8 p.m. I just went back from work. Had a great day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, or you don't mind telling chat, like, what's a typical day in the life of Pierre at work? What do you do? Like, what's it like?
Mate, it's like I basically have two jobs.
Hmm.
So it's like I'm going to work between 8 and 9, which is all right. I'm a business engineer in an IT firm. So I'm basically a commercial and I'm working, I don't know, between 8 and 9 hours a day. So I came back, it's like 7 p.m., between 6 and 7 p.m.
Hmm.
I hit, I, and then I just shit post and trade. No, but to be honest, there is no one typical day because my job is very cyclical. I don't know if you say it that way,
Yeah.
but because it depends on the business, and sometimes I have some very rough days, sometimes it's easy, and it's August right now, so it's like pretty dead.
Okay.
So
When's the
I have
busiest?
more time. I have
Hmm.
more time for crypto, but and yeah, usually I go back to sleep. It's like between 2 and 3 a.m. after the market closes. So
Okay.
yeah,
Like, do you ever plan doing the switch full time to shit posting and trading?
yeah, that's the goal. Eventually, I would love to be able to quit my job to get back to full time to crypto, not necessarily to trading, but if I manage to find a way to have like a secure income,
Hmm.
one way or another, working with a crypto company or working in the crypto industry, that would be the best. But it's like I like my job. It I have great paid. I can find the time to trade. I can find the time to shitpost. It's like as of today, this is not my immediate plan to go full time
Really?
because no, not the immediate, not in short term.
Hmm.
I would love to be able to in 1 year or 2 years,
Hmm.
depending on how the market goes. But considering I've been trading for a bit more than 2 years, it's not enough for me. I have not enough data for me to be sure I can be profitable in the long term to take the leap. I've seen so many people going full time
Hmm.
because they've had like 6, 7, 8 great months. And it's like, I don't know, I'm not ready for that. But I would love to, definitely. That's really like the best.
Fair enough. Yo, we're
Because
joined. Oh, sorry.
you're full time, right?
Yeah. For like 2.5 years now. I
Yeah.
kind of jumped right into it. I'm that type of person. I'm more
Yeah.
risk prone. I feel, Pierre, that you're more structured, ruled. Like, you know how to set your rules properly. I'm just like, let's go
Yeah.
for it.
As long as it works, mate.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? I think we're joined by Mr. LSD in my coffee, Crypto Krillin. How
Yeah.
you doing, man? Are you there?
I, I think he has the same problem than me. French
No.
people have problems with mics.
Yo, Krillin, if you're there, say something in chat. Yo, what's up, DT? What's up, Scooter Bite? How you guys doing? How's everyone on the Twitch side? All 22 of you. How's everyone? How's everyone on Periscope? Bro, is Matic looking bullish if we close the 12 hour over 132? I think so. Yo, what's up, Ayush? Welcome back. All right,
Hi, that.
I first want to fix the alert
Matic actually
box.
looks great.
I just want to turn the yo how everyone in chat. Let me know how loud is the following button with like the Majora's Mask thing. Is it too loud or is the volume decent? Yo, what's up, Swanson? Yo, what's up, Elf Machine? Yeah, 100%. It's pretty loud. Scared me. Way too loud. Dead rabbits. Yo, what's up? Listens to music too loud. All right, I'm gonna fix that. All right, we're gonna have to do some tech shit right now, but We'll figure it out. But yeah, dude. First of all, congrats. I think we spoke a bit about you yesterday on stream, and you multiplied your portfolio by a shit ton. I don't know the number anymore, but you
Yeah,
did really well,
it's
man.
been it's been a great year for me. I think I'm the living proof that you actually need a couple of great trades, and if you manage to compound properly,
Hmm.
it can escalate very quickly. I think people from 2017 can understand what I mean.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, thanks to Matic, thanks to Bitcoin, thanks to some shitcoins on UOB, it's been quite a great year so far.
Magic, like Magic the Gathering?
No, I was saying Matic,
Oh,
sorry.
Matix. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Thought you were
Yeah,
trading like magic cards or some
don't
shit before crypto.
don't hesitate if I say something
Oh non, non, absolument.
wrong in English or things like this.
Non,
Like
non.
I'm French after all, so I'm
Yeah,
not supposed to be able to speak English.
dude. I thank you very much for speaking English for everyone. You're fine, man. Hopefully Krillin can get his mic to work. That'd be cool. Um, yeah. So I brought the volume down by half on the little followers thing. So hopefully, Dead Rabbit says c'est interdit en France. Is
C'est
he,
interdit en France
is he
de parler
speaking?
anglais?
I guess so. I don't know.
That's to be honest, it's not quite as true as it was. Like most of the people I know speak English pretty well, but I'm
Hmm.
like maybe it's because I'm living in a. Most of my friends are engineer. They are living abroad. They lived abroad, so I don't know if it's correct, but most of my friends actually speak English very well.
Huh.
But
Well,
yeah, I think we could say that French people usually speak shit. But it's always funny to hear an American or English people telling you that you can't speak English when they basically can only speak English.
yeah, no, it's actually funny you say that. It's very true. People are very I find can be sometimes very uh tribal about what they speak. So anything else that
Yeah.
isn't that is not in. Um but yeah, yo guys, I think I got a bunch of Pepes and stuff. Let's try it out in chat. Yeah, okay, so we got some cool emoticons.
Oh,
Emojis.
nice.
Yeah, I was messing with it earlier. It should have worked from the beginning of the stream. So yeah, you guys can mess around with that stuff. Just don't spam too much. If maybe a couple though if it's funny. But
Concern Dodge.
yeah, considering Doge, how's Dogecoin looking right now? You want to chart that for me?
Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, and like we're gonna take a couple chart requests throughout the stream, but it's gonna be a mix of just that and talking, getting to know each other, chilling. Yo, we got
Yeah.
63 people on Twitch right now. What is up, guys? Yo, we're popping.
Mate, the Dodge chart is it's like it's unchartable.
Really, huh? Yo, Rule 7, thanks
No,
for following, man.
I I mean for me it's like it has always been a mystery for me, Dodge. I only know
Can you hear me
I'm
now?
Hey,
oh,
Hey,
hey, what's up,
I
man?
now finally, fucking Mike.
Yeah, it's a celebration. LSD in my coffee, aka Crypto Krillin. How you doing, man?
Hey, it's great to be finally able to join that stream. I've
yeah.
always wanted to say, hey, what's up, CT?
Oh man, well, I'm really happy to have you both. I know with the time thing, I should have made it happen sooner, but I'm glad to have you here today.
Yeah, you have two French for one now.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know if it's better, but
well, we have a numbers advantage. We can vote him out if he doesn't learn to speak French. But you already speak French on top of that, Krillin, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's so funny because we were talking about people who become identified with their native language or the one they're
yeah,
given, and they don't like it. They don't like it when others don't speak it, so it creates this kind of barriers between people. Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but I speak English at home and I speak English at work, so
Hmm.
I use the internet in English, so yeah,
You're like, I
that's
look up
fine.
my porn in English.
I usually mute.
You mute. Oh,
Because
you're
he's,
supposed to enjoy without the noise.
'cause he's
Man.
at
Oh,
work.
because you're doing... No, it's because he's living with his girlfriend.
Oh shit. Hopefully she's listening to stream. Uh, Yo, 440 guitar. Hey, am I Canadian? Yes, I am. I am, sir. And Swanson said more fellow Europeans. Absolutely. Yo, where are you guys from in chat? Drop your country if you don't mind doxing that area. But yeah, yo, so Krillin, just a quick rundown, if you don't mind me asking, how did you first get into crypto? Like, what's the story?
Well, so I was following Bitcoin already for a while in 2013, 14, and back then I was living in China, and it was like really complicated to transfer money to an exchange.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did not end up buying any crypto, and somehow a friend of mine got me into crypto in August 2017, and yeah, from there I just loved it. It was
Mhm.
a very challenging environment, exactly what I needed.
Nice. And are you still?
Sadly, it was a local top, so I got wrecked at the beginning, like everyone.
Yeah, man, dude, and that's the difference. You're one of the, 10% of people who stuck around and worked hard at it.
I had to, because I was. I guess, I mean, I've listened to the beginning of the stream, and
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Pierre talk about his situation, and I'm in a very similar situation. So yeah,
Mhm.
crypto
Yeah.
was well, it's also for me a way to
It's a
probably
possibility for
hopefully
change.
quit my job soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. The difference being that, if I correct, the difference being that you plan on quitting, like maybe in a short term than me. Shorter term
That's
than me.
right. That's right. I would really like to go full time soon.
Yeah.
I'm confident in my trading. It's right now. It's mostly a matter of setting enough cash aside, as well
Yeah.
as sorting some residence permit issues.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because you're living. Yeah,
That's
what
right.
happens.
That's right. I live in Switzerland, but I still have a French passport.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, it's
Well, you're a bit older than me too. I think you might have a more stable situation than I do.
Yeah. I'm pretty much a boomer for CT standards.
man, that I was just thinking it's funny how we all have different backgrounds from different cultures, and yet there's still a underlying common ground between all of us that allows us to
Yeah.
connect in a way.
And that's one thing I find fascinating with crypto, is that it's like it can sound bullshit, but it's truly borderless. Like the amount of people I'm speaking on a daily basis that are living in so many different countries, it's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
It can be awesome, but on the other way, you can have examples like Tunes that think that my French flag is actually the Dutch one. Have you seen his tweet earlier?
I don't think I want to right now. That's funny though. Yeah, the internet and crypto and all that has allowed us to definitely expand the horizons in many ways.
Yeah.
What I'm really curious about actually is in 10, 20 years, which type of jobs and work are going to become obsolete by tech and AI and all that.
Yeah, but which one is going to be created also?
Of course, and that's another question. So for
The
all you
field for
younglings,
job creation in crypto is infinite, in my opinion.
yeah, crypto or any field. So for you, like under 18, teen, whatever, listening right now, try not to. Well, I mean, unless you're really passionate about it, try to go into fields that are growing and not be, dwindling.
Esport crypto, mate, for the win.
Esports crypto, huh?
Mhm.
Fair enough. If enough people can become onboarded by it, I don't see why not.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's way too early for crypto to even compared to esport. Like I was mentioning esport, but for example, for esport to go to the stage it is today with people actually talking about Fortnite on news, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years for the industry to grow enough to have the mainstream media it has, and I believe crypto will be able to build a trusted industry that the same way in the couple of next years. As of today, it still, from outside, it still feels like people are taking crypto industry for kind of a joke, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe.
going to take time as well. But if you're saying esports took 20 years, well, you're considering esports from the very beginning. So
Oh
if we
yeah,
do
true.
that with cryptos, and you could also consider that Bitcoin's been around since 10 years now.
Yeah.
So it's probably only a matter of I don't know,
A
3-4
couple of
years.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we passed the halfway point.
Yeah, it's quite a strong experiment. Who would have thought 10 years ago that Bitcoin would still be there?
Yeah, and things could actually go really fast. I mean, if there's the proper regulation coming next year,
I believe so.
you know how it works. Is the more people trust it, the more reasons you have to buy, and
Yeah,
then it causes some sort of chain reaction.
Agreed. That's why we need to stick to it.
Yep.
Yeah, and fucking go balls deep.
Yeah.
Aren't we already?
I think so.
to be honest, I'm pretty much balls deep already.
Yeah, and that's
Since the
the
beginning
thing.
of this year, I've never been that much balls deep since February. I mean.
Yeah. Well, that's just because you've been multiplying your shit, you know.
Yeah. But it's like in February 2019, it feels like years ago already. But that's really the moment where I said, okay, you know what? Bitcoin is at fucking 3K. No matter what happens, it has to be a great entry in a couple of months or years from here. And that's maybe the first time since I started crypto that I was like more than 70% of my net worth in crypto, which is a lot when you hear people talking about risk management and investment management and things like this. But I have no regrets.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Hazel 1. I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Dude, fucking Huobi, you guys are maniacs.
Yeah. That's all because of Nika, to be honest.
Yeah, Nika's a G, Mr. G Maker. Shout out to Nika.
Yeah,
If you don't
he is
follow
the one
him.
who actually really taught me how to trade this one, because a couple of months ago I was only trading after the bear market after 2018. I was convinced. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm only trading majors from now. And yeah, that changed fast.
I have a question for you too.
Yeah, tell me. Tell us.
Where do you guys think Ethereum BTC is going?
That's a really good question, because I tweeted about it earlier today. We have this obvious diagonal support that's been working for over a week now. It's on the verge of breaking down, but at the meantime, as we can always expect with BTC, there's always some fuckery involved, and so I wouldn't be surprised to have a fake out here before a big bump. So I was mentioning an entry at 11,400 earlier today in my tweets. It went as low as 11,440 just like an hour ago. So that was pretty good. I've been paying close attention as well to horizontal levels. Yeah, what I can tell is that we already had a retest of 11,200. So yeah, I don't really see it go down much further we're bullish.
Yeah.
That's some good
Now,
news.
if it goes down, then it should really nuke. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 10.4K, 10.8K.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So right now I'm mostly watching.
Yeah,
Still flat.
I haven't looked at Bitcoin for the day, but I think pretty much nothing has changed, to be honest. As long as we as long as we remain, I mean, the levels are clear. They've been clear for entire month of July and respected.
Yeah,
As
and
long
what's
as
funny is that right now in August, all the July levels are still perfectly respected. What's funny
exactly.
is that right now I'm using the same lines as I was before my vacation. So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah, me too. Like I was talking about it earlier. I don't know with who, but I pretty much didn't change my Bitcoin chart levels I'm watching and trade I'm taking. Like the 10.8 the 10.8k to the 10.8k trade I took 2 days ago. It was like the 10th time I took it in like 4 weeks. It's like it didn't change, and as long as we remain below 12k, I can't, like, for me this is the level bears want to defend, and as as long as they defend it, I need to remain very short term. But as long as bulls break 12k, I don't I don't actually think that we're gonna stop to 13k this time. It's like, I have these two scenarios. One very bullish of a resume of uptrend, break 12k, and I'm going balls deep on Bitcoin, like really balls deep. But for me, we need to wait for the weekly close. This weekly close will be very very telling for Bitcoin. Like I don't know if you see what I mean, but this level, I think a lot of people have been talking about it. This 11.5.7k that we didn't manage to close above.
Yeah.
A few times already. I will be more confident in adding to my longs if we manage to close this weekly above this level. It will be the first time of the trend. But boy, if we do break above this weekly level, this could go back to a new all-time high way faster than people are actually thinking, in my opinion.
Yeah, we talked privately about my most bullish scenario, and
Yeah.
it was pretty much calling for 17K by
Yeah.
middle of August. So that's like it's like in a week now,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
could be
definitely.
10 days. Yeah.
It's in a week it's in a week in crypto time.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
I probably post some new BTC updates later tonight.
But to be honest, this is the most bullish scenario. But as long as we don't break 12k, for me, it's still just another lower high. And if we print another lower high and we are still in this temporary downtrend we could definitely see another lower low between 9k, which would be the most painful scenario. For bulls, the most painful scenario in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I actually feel kind of optimistic for Bitcoin.
Yeah, me
right
too.
now.
Especially because like since we broke 9.3K for the first time,
Yeah.
and then for almost a whole month we had this giant falling wedge that
Yeah.
broke out.
Yeah, that was on your chart for a couple of weeks already.
Yeah, and it played out perfectly. So
Yeah, exactly.
So it seems to indicate that the correction we had is over.
I would tend to think the same. And I was saying that wouldn't it be too beautiful to see the first correction of this bull market being broken and ended by a falling wedge, the same way we exited the bear market in February from a falling wedge? It would be like, it would trigger a lot of people who say falling wedge are bullshit.
It's an interesting, yeah. There you go. Yo,
It's
what's
like
up, Ace?
it's like the best entry you could have in 2019 was early February, and it came out of a falling wedge. And if it ends up, the best entry you could have from this correction was at the edge of a falling wedge.
Damn.
Well, there were also a lot of great entries in 2019. The problem is everyone tried to short them.
What I meant to say is that the optimal one. The one at 3.5K, something like this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw that falling wedge like a pleb right now. I'm trying to respect all the levels though.
Well, there are two teams. They are the one taking the weeks. Those who think the weeks shouldn't be taken into account.
The weeks?
Depends.
Oh, the wicks. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually believe that you can't do both. Either you pick one, either you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's like trying to fit the bias.
Yeah. Mate,
Yeah.
it's been 2 months. I haven't even touched or traded Ethereum.
Yeah.
Like the chart isn't changed.
I actually want to see the USD pairing quick.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. But I've seen Don post earlier today about the Bitcoin pair.
What a fake.
Yeah. Wow, he has a nice little fractal, the opium fractal.
Took out the stops. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, that's so much that. The one that went to 370. That was savage.
Dude, this market is crazy.
Yeah, but to be honest, like so many people are saying that Ethereum is lagging behind Bitcoin, but just like Bitcoin, it did the times 3 from bottom, almost. So it's like it's not lagging that much, and it's not because Ethereum is lagging behind Bitcoin that it has to at some point outperform it.
Dude, like, just the Vitalik isn't that Justin Sun type of guy who cares about the price of his asset creation.
Yeah.
He couldn't give less of a shit.
To be honest, I'd rather see that than seeing Justin Sun.
Fair enough. I would too. Like, let the product.
I'm not a fan of Vitalik, but I actually rather see someone who is in this space by conviction. Truly, it feels like Vitalik is in here by conviction. Don't get me wrong; he got very rich very fast with Ethereum, and he is still immensely rich in my opinion. So maybe he doesn't give a shit anymore, to be honest.
I mean,
I think he does. He's just not sure how he's gonna scale ETH properly.
He's got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one big problem for Ethereum.
Yeah, what's up,
That's
Mike?
why you need to long matic. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah,
People,
it's not for me.
How about Ripple trying to get in with the feds on the new payment system? I don't know.
Mate, I haven't followed the story. I don't quite know.
Yeah, I don't know. What about Ripple trying to get in with the feds on a payment system? I mean, yeah, I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
I don't know. All that I know is that even Aiden is not. What's the name of the girl?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah. I'm blocked on Twitter, so I'm like.
Tiffany Hayden.
Yeah, even her has her concern now about Ripple. Funny it happens after it got wrecked so hard.
Yo, what's up?
The XRP chart against USD is the most funniest one of the market. Just look at all these weekly candles at 0.3, just hanging here, praying for it not to break.
It just lost the POC on top of that.
Yeah. But
I mean,
it's like the worst case scenario for Ripple is if we lose this 30 cents floor the same way we lost it, the 6K for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's defended so much, like
that it's, and then there's that whole other macro thing where we don't know what the agenda is, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they plan to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but don't forget, guys, the Swell conference is coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer.
I like the sound of that, Krillin.
Yep.
Last time it did 200%.
Woo! Yes, it did.
Yeah, and that's still my best BitMEX trade ever.
Yeah, I think we have something in common again. But
I say it's the first time I ever got auto deleveraged.
no way, really.
Yeah.
They're like, that's too much.
Being auto deleveraged is like the worst best news you can hear.
Hmm.
Yeah, but in this time it played out perfectly because I
It
was
pretty much-
X15 and I cut 100% move, so
Wow.
I pretty much was up 1,500%
What the
in a
fuck?
single day, and BitMEX automatically closed my position close to the top, so
Thanks,
that was
Archer.
just perfect.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Archer.
Yeah, sometimes things play out nicely.
Shit.
You owe Archer a beer if he ever needs one.
Man. One day I'm gonna meet Arthur.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I think I would be quite nervous in front of him.
Why?
I don't know. It feels like it is such a. I think he's
Vedette?
quite intimidating. I think he's intimidating
Mm-hmm.
in real life.
And he
Like, this
squeezes
guy-
you with that strong hand.
The guy would broke your hand, man.
I feel like he has a big hand.
You have to give Rubini some credits. He wasn't afraid.
Yeah.
Nouriel.
Monsieur Noël. Yeah, I'm just looking at Vet right now. Yeah, we never got any closes above like 65 sats. So
Which
hopefully
one?
you guys didn't get into any longs. Just a V-Chain.
Oh yeah, big chain. What a
Dude,
shame.
GG.
VeChain. Yeah.
Fucking good
Wow.
game.
I,
This
I,
is
I
so
remember
brutal.
predicting like 70 sats a few months ago, and people were like, crazy, we will never go to 70 sats.
Mate, it's at 42. What the heck?
Wow. Waves is
Yeah, at this point, it might even be interesting to have a long-term bag.
I don't know, mate.
Yo,
They're signing a lot of real customers. It's just I haven't checked the fundamentals recently to tell how much utility their token has.
But the chart is beautiful. It's the perfect support broken retested 3 times into breakdown, like the 100 sat level from August 2018. We pumped from here, retested it 2 times. We pumped, broke it, retest into see you later, mate. That's so brutal. But looking at it right now, it sounds so obvious.
dude.
Yeah, minus 60% from here.
GG. Yo, BNB is actually looking good. Well, no, sorry, it's not looking good, but it's bouncing surprisingly. Big
Well-
bullish div on the CCO.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the post I did with Chrisma on this one.
Oh, let's see. What was the title?
Wait, it was a tweet.
What was the
but
title?
It was,
Like a word in it.
surely
Finance?
BNB made.
Anything?
I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
Find it because yeah, I have it. It's I don't think
What's the date?
20 July 2020, but I just sent it to you.
Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna.
We
There
were
you go.
like
Yeah, I got it.
watching the weekly and daily charts. On the weekly charts, what comes first is that in previous bull markets, bull run from Binance, it usually always retested the previous high level. Like in 2017, it did the same in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And it just did exactly the same. It went for the new all-time high at 48K,
Sexy.
and it went all the way back to July previous high. So this is the weekly chart you're looking at, and at the time, I think it was 3 weeks ago. At the time, we were saying that the weekly chart looks nice, but the daily chart was facing a big resistance because it was just flipping an area of demand, if you can, and it just retested it like 2 days later,
Mhm.
and then it went down 25%. because it wasn't able to flip the resistance back.
Yeah, you can see it in the volume too. That was a big volume dump right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're on the daily chart. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, the thing is that it was like this volume either coming to break and flip this support, or either it's because
Yeah.
people are actually selling there.
Yeah. Now that we
And
see
yeah,
it, we know.
Exactly. And the thing is that it fell all the way back to July to 2018 previous high, and it bounced. So yeah, it's actually following the plane.
Beautiful.
It's following the plan. But I would be truly bullish on Binance if it manages to flip this blue box back to support. Might take some time. Especially considering that they are soon to kick American citizens from the platform.
Yeah, and also as I mentioned on Twitter, I'm really bullish on exchange tokens right now. I think there will be a very strong competition between Binance, Huobi, BitMax, KuCoin.
Yeah.
KuCoin has started a lockup program.
Yeah.
We already know BitMax has a lockup program paying pretty well. Huobi chain is showing a lot of promises. It's probably a lot more powerful than Binance chain. So yeah, and I've been also doing some nice flips on OKEx token. So I really don't know about the fundamentals on this one. It's just I got a lucky bag for the Wirex IEO, and then the chart looked good, so I just kept it, and it's performed really well. But I don't know. I don't really know about this one. I might just dump it
to
very
be
soon.
honest, if other exchanges want to compete with Binance, it's actually it's the right time to do so. That's
exactly.
That's the main reason I'm bullish on exchange token too, and I've been accumulating some of them. But yeah, definitely, there will be a gap to fill, I believe, and rather try. But some of these Binance coin with zero volume, they will never be able to be traded on a regulated US exchange. And to be honest, many of them are not going to recover from that, in my opinion.
Yeah, we can still trade the exit pumps.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm waiting for the rest of August. I mean, that would be a shame for them not to take advantage of that. This would be the last fireworks, like.
Yo, RSR, what is up, boys? Yeah, it held that support. That's right.
Oh yeah, RSR is one of my few accumulation bags. I keep buying every time it goes below 25 sats.
Yeah, so I got a big bag just before my vacation. I'm a bit down now, but I haven't been stopped yet, and it still looks good. So I might even just buy more at this point.
Yeah, DCA.
I didn't even watch the chart. I just automatically longed below 25 sats. It's been the level I've been talking about for weeks. Mate, it's up 25% from my latest
You're
entry.
a sick fuck. You didn't even look at the chart.
But I'm not planning on selling it, to be honest. This is a bag I want. I'm willing to hold it till 2020.
Fair enough.
One of the very, very few bags I'm blindly buying, to be honest.
Monero looks decent, actually.
Monero?
Yeah.
I think I haven't traded Monero. I haven't traded Monero since 2017.
Yeah, look on the Binance chart. We had that huge capitulative volume on June 27th. And the CCI so far shows that it's being accumulated and it's making higher lows. So I think XMR is one to keep an eye on. You could probably
wasn't there this dump caused by some really bad news?
Vulnerability.
I haven't really followed.
Yeah, I think it was a vulnerability, but it got patched. Don't quote me on that, guys, but that's
good.
So
it's pretty much a good opportunity to buy some cheap Monero.
Loads the dump. Exactly.
Yeah, to be honest, Monero is one of the very few true fundamentally good projects.
Really? Hopefully, if it's private, yeah.
compared to Dash. Oh, boys, I was so happy for the Dash team to see that they were on the shortlist for Coinbase. It's been so long.
Yeah.
fucking dark coins.
Yeah, but
Dark coin was
you,
one
you
of my
remember what
greatest
happened to
trades.
Ripple when they eventually got listed
Yeah.
on Coinbase?
Yeah, minus.
It was
minus
like the news supposed to pump it to the moon, and it just dumped further.
minus 70% against the Bitcoin pair since it joined Coinbase. It was in February. So savage.
Yeah. Nice bounce on Tezos.
Tunes is gonna be happy,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be like, you see,
Fuck
those
you guys.
200 and 100 EMAs.
Yeah.
Well,
be,
to be
like-
honest-
be like
to be
it's the bearish crosses that make the pumps happen.
To be honest, if it manages to close above 13k on a weekly basis and establish a floor there might be some bullish case for Pesos. But that's not one. I think I've never traded Tezos.
No, me neither.
Never in my life.
Yeah.
That's one weird looking chart, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it just looks like it's back in the accumulation range from December to March.
Yeah.
Took out the stops at the
2000.
bottom, retested the top of the former range, and now it's just consolidating within. So this looks pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Tomo a bit, where it had a bigger pump, consolidated, then a smaller pump, consolidated.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just a
And
lot
a lot
less
of people
price
are
history.
bullish about Tezos. It's just, I mean,
Fuck, I don't know why, man.
I kind of have a no-hold policy, and I don't want to get bags that will end up being an opportunity cost, even
Yeah.
if it eventually pumps.
Yo,
I keep
to be
I
honest-
keep thinking about our poor Tunes holding his Tezos forever.
Yeah.
I gotta
maybe,
say, he
but-
got some strong hands.
yeah.
Yeah, you train strong hands, right?
Mhm. Yo, quick. Yogish, what's up? Cobra Trading. We have Pierre, Crypto, and LSD in my coffee, aka Crypto Krillin. Yeah, it's in the title probably, I think. You're on the Periscope side. Any update on Cardano? Abandon all ships. I'm just kidding, but yes, I could look at that in a
Cardano, yeah.
second.
Charles just did a Justin Sun today.
Yeah, he said there would be some new news released at the end of the month, right?
Really? Huh?
Yeah, he
He's
did
trying to save it.
he did an announcement of announcements.
Damn, good for him. Taken from
Yeah,
the
that's
best. Dude, look at this weekly chart, bruh.
let me take a look.
Devastation.
Wow,
The
Put on
bits
the
and pairs?
weekly.
it's almost looks like Zach.
It's true. I'm gonna pull this up on charts .cointrader.pro. It has a bit more history. So the all-time
Yeah.
low there is around 258 sats.
Mate, that's
Yeah,
so,
it's-
such a brutal chart.
Yeah, man.
What was the price I bought it in December 2017? It's crazy.
Christ, fuck, mate. Oh,
Oh, well, shit.
that's very painful to watch.
And we haven't even had capitulative volume yet. Like, people haven't abandoned the ships. I think there was a big sell-off around here, around that 1,000 sat area, just because there was an increase in volume overall across all the exchanges. However,
Yeah.
like, this is retail and just beast.
Yeah.
To be
Also,
honest,
be
yeah.
careful about the big volume capitulation weeks. That's the reason many people didn't buy the BTC bottom back then at the end of 2018.
Yeah.
They were still waiting for that week to come, and well, you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest, it's like I don't feel like I don't even want to have some position on this type of majors. Like as of today, as of right now,
Mhm.
I'd rather buy a new shitcoin that has all the price discovery in front of it.
Like Dusk?
Yeah, oh mate, yeah, why not? I mean, to be honest,
Look at this!
I'm so triggered, but I'm happy because remember what I said earlier?
Yeah.
It has to break 1500 to be bullish for me and to trigger a second trade, and it got perfectly rejected by this area. So I'm fine with my 10% from today, even if it could have been a fucking 30% if I was not an idiot.
Can I be honest with you, Pierre?
Yeah,
Like
tell me.
this reminds me of Matic. Just the sheer volume it had before we saw that. Like to me, I wouldn't be scalping 10-15%.
Oh yeah,
Like,
me neither.
but I mean,
Me neither.
obviously,
That
like
wasn't the
I could be
plan.
very wrong, but okay.
That wasn't that definitely not. The plan
What's the
was to
plan, bro?
wait
Tell me. I need to know.
for 1150, wait for a retest and enter and start building a position here. But I've missed my entry because I was focused on something else. So I was like, okay, you know what? I missed the big move. At least let's try to get something out of it since my analysis was correct. And yeah, but Dusk looked great.
Dude, this is. Do you think we could go all the way up to 6,300?
No,
The all-time high?
I
I think
definitely don't.
if it's like Huobi, that's where it's going, guys.
I don't know. It's like made that daily chart.
Yo, what's up, Porky? How you doing, man? Yo, people are
Yeah, I
like,
don't
chart
believe so.
chart link. Yo, I'm not your bitch. Say please.
Mate,
Use my name.
mate, the
What's
one
up?
I'm watching and the one I've been watching for a couple of days now is Airond.
Really, huh? Let's pull it up.
It's for me, it's still bearish as long as it's below 25 and 30 sats. These are the two levels it has to break for me to trigger the longs. I caught 20% last week on the break of 20 to 30 retests, but then it went all the way back to 25. Let me share you the chart because I think it looks okay.
This actually looks
It's
really good.
Well, it's actually the last one, the last of the Binance EO that didn't
A pump.
as
And this is a
momentum.
nice first volume candle right here.
Yeah, take a look at this.
Are you DMing it to me? Can you share your screen or?
Yeah, let's try to shut
Yeah,
the
cause like I don't want to open my DMs on camera. It's a pain in the ass. Yo, what's up, Double Bag? How you doing, man? Yo, what's up, Tori? Yeah, Cardano isn't dead. Not yet. Not yet, my friends. There's still hope. Hold up, I need to drink some water. I need to do some stuff I can't do on video. 1 second. Where is my display? No, video. Bam. Alright, 1 second. Let me put a Kleenex on top of the camera because I'm paranoid as fuck. Alright.
Mate,
Yo, watch your mouth, Porky. I'll fuck you up. Alright.
I'm trying to share the screen, but
Oh.
I don't know if it's working.
It's the 3 dots, top right, share screen. Then you got to click on the window option. And then you click. Okay, well, sorry, it doesn't show.
No, it's like I'm trying to.
I
share
forget
screen.
I'm speaking to an engineer sometimes.
Yeah, mate, I'm literally.
It's like
clicking
you're
on
like,
share
bro,
screen.
I've built this. Like I programmed this shit.
No, I'm an ICT engineer. I don't code.
Fair enough.
But mate, I'm literally clicking.
I
Partager l'écran.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna do this the long way. I'm gonna hide my display and I'm gonna go in my DMs and I'll do it. All right. Yo, Krillin.
Yeah.
Yo, can you tell me a bit about that festival you went to? Like, did you have a good time? How was that shit?
Well, it was the fourth time I was going there. It's a Psytrance festival, so it's, I guess it's not for everyone, but if you're into that music, if you're into psychedelic things, yeah, it's definitely the place to be. There are about 35,000 people, so it's pretty big, but it's not that big compared to other major festivals.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as every year we had a blast. I went this year with my crypto associate. I have a small crypto company, and he's one of my associates. Yeah.
Very cool.
I never heard about your company.
We run a node for the Vite project. It's actually it's a DAG based crypto, It's really good. The team sucks at marketing, so it's the price has been a
Suffering.
bit stagnant, but no, the project is great, and because it's delegated proof of stake consensus protocol, you have big nodes similar to the Tezos bakers and EOS block producers, and we are running one of the biggest node for this project.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
very,
so
very cool.
yeah, and we also distribute rewards for people who vote for a node.
Yeah.
We distribute like the best rewards. So if you get into that project, yeah, make sure you hit me up.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Bugsy,
What's up?
I managed to share the screen.
Holy fuck. Okay, once.
It was because I was on Brave, and Brave sometimes fuck up this type of functionalities. I had to go to. Let me be sure I'm not doxing myself.
Yeah, let me make sure I'm not. Display. Alright, show me the juice.
So
Yeah.
you see this one? Can you see it correctly?
I can see it correctly.
Last week, I've been watching this Gigantic Falling Wedge for a couple of times already. I think it was also Maestro that was showing me this one. Last week we broke it here, and it managed to went all the way up to 30 sats. But 30 sats to me is like, it's the biggest issue for this one right now. It's gonna have to break this one. But if it managed to hold 20 sats, get back above 25, I'm gonna take a long for hoping for 30 sats. But it's been the last Binance IEO that didn't pump yet compared to COS, compared to Matic. And the metrics, the token metrics of Elrondal are fairly decent from what I've heard. Like, that would be very cool for it to manage to break.
Do you know the current market cap?
Yeah, let me check. I'm just gonna share my Brave page. It's gonna be better.
Hey Bagsy, do you think VeChain could go much lower than this? Yes. I don't know where the bottom is. It's hard to say. That doesn't mean necessarily abandon all ships. You got to figure that out for yourself. But there's no floor. There's nothing to support it. So safest assumption is that if Bitcoin starts going on a rampage, it's going to keep depreciating.
Yeah, Krina, the market cap seems to be 16 million.
That's not too
according
much.
to CoinMarketCap.
How much does MFT add in market cap just for kicks?
MFT mainframe?
Yes, sir. Holy
11 million. Yeah. So yeah, for Elrond, if it manages to break again 30 sats, to be honest, this is like, it's gonna be great, but you're gonna have to break above 25 again.
Mm-hmm.
This is the main level I'm watching.
Are Americans going to have to sell their tokens?
I don't know, mate. That's one of my questions, to be honest.
Yo, Dusk is ridiculous.
Look
Well,
at this.
you're not going to be forced to sell. It's going to be like every other delisting where the exchange is going to email you and say you have X days to withdraw to your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, for coins that are pretty much only listed on Binance, then.
With the
But they didn't give the list of the coins that will be available.
They didn't. Another thing, do you think the IEOs will be available to American users? Because what do you think is going to happen when they have to delist it for Americans only? If that's the case, I don't know. I'm just saying. They would have to basically sell their tokens.
That's mystery to me.
Or they could create a second account off of something and maybe transfer it out, but I don't know. that's definitely going to create some sell pressure depending on how many Americans are on the IEOs, and every other coin is going to get delisted for Americans. So it's food for thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely wait for confirmation, like Pierre said. Normally, I'd say buy it. I'd consider buying it now, just because it made a higher low that's confirmed.
Which one?
Just Elrond, like this and the stop loss beneath the lowest low, something like that would make sense. But however, depending when Binance sends that email out, that could just be like a waterfall for some of these coins. Not saying I don't know if Elrond is on that list, but
I was thinking something like that as well. But the thing to keep in mind is that when you have such a low price, actually, even if it drops just a few sats to your stop loss, it's already too much.
That's exactly what I'm looking at. Because if you're long right now, I mean, the invalidation level for your long would be a break of 20 sats.
And probably probably even a sat lower, because you might just have a week to 20 sats.
Yeah. Yeah, so it would be 13%. That's a bit high.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on your
Exactly. You'd have to put your stop loss at 19.
Exactly, and that's why I'd rather wait for 25 to be gained, confirm as reports. It's already on 25. It's already on 20% trade if it goes back to 30, and then the plan is quite clear after that. And if you manage to compound all the way to 65 sats, that's 170. Not actually 170. That would be
Yeah, this is fun.
150.
Long live Bagsy. Thank you, Marcelo. I appreciate that.
Yeah, hopefully. That would be a 160% trade if it goes back to 65. But yeah, let's be patient. Let's see if it manages to get back above 25, then get back above 30, and then it will be more encouraging for the rest. But considering all other EOs have been behaving, that's one I'm keeping a close eye on. And to be honest, you could consider that this has been the breakouts. It's actually trying to retest. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what's up, Monsieur Le Plot? Construction sucks, but lunch break feels good. Yo, thanks for tuning in during your lunch break. I appreciate it, everyone. All 66 of you on Twitch. Yo, we're bringing them some numbers this week.
Bon appétit.
Yeah, eat well. Play the USDT pair under smaller than 50 sats. What is that? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Get it, Pierre. You got this.
Yeah.
Yo, Krillin, I'm really happy you had a good time at that festival, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks
Dude,
very psychedelic.
It's so sick. And you saw that old man, the what's his name? The grumpy,
what? Sorry?
That grumpy man,
Oh,
yeah. the meme.
Harold hides the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I gotta find that. Hold up.
At first you're like, am I hallucinating? And you're like, wait, no, it's really him. The fuck?
Is it actually happening?
Here. What a guy. He's the fucking DJ? That's so cool. Or was he just like a hype man?
Actually, he happened to be a friend of some DJs there.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah, I don't know for the USDT pair. It's like,
So you just
man.
You gotta join next year.
Yeah, that would be lovely, mate. I don't know if I
Actually,
can handle that.
It was really incredible the number of city people who not only knew about the festival but were like either going or wanted to go.
Yeah.
Whenever I tweeted about it, I had, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 people saying, "Oh, maybe see you there." That was crazy.
That's fucking insane. Yo, Pierre's a machine with the chart.
I'm trying to see something.
You can tell you spend a long portion of your day on TradingView.
Oh, yeah, kind of. Don't tell
Yeah.
that to my. Don't tell that
I
to
think
my
we all
boss.
do, but
Yeah, man.
that's why he needs a gaming mouse.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually. I have a Death Adder Chroma in my hand. No, I don't need a new mouse. I need a new headset.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But you
I would
sound
say.
good though.
Yeah.
Weed Miner 420 is asking, where in Swiss are you, Pierre?
Actually,
Oh, no,
I'm the one in Switzerland.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Well,
Where? I mean, if you
I'm in
want
the
to share,
French
I don't
speaking
know.
part.
That's you
It's
don't.
in the Valais canton.
Nice. It sounds peaceful.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So for air round against USD, I'd rather buy. I'm not quite interested until it gets back above this level. It looks a bit like Bitcoin 2018 with the 3K area being here, but this time it got rejected at 6K. It didn't broke it. I would be comfortable longing around again against USDT if it managed to get back above 34K, 0.034. Not
Well,
before. I'd rather trade the Bitcoin pair, even if it's a low stat one.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. I think in this specific case, the USDT pair is way too dependent on what Bitcoin is doing. So
Yeah, and the Bitcoin chart speaks more to me. Maybe because I've been watching longer. But what is Bitcoin doing?
You've been stalking your prey on the Satoshi pairings.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not encouraging on the daily.
Yeah, hovering below resistance. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, this is definitely the level to break. Because if it doesn't, we just printed another lower high, and yeah. Let's see.
Abandon all ships, kids.
yeah,
Thoreau was like, yo, everyone's short Bitcoin, 11.9. Like, him and Nico shorted it on stream while we were doing our podcast. And then once everyone left, Thoreau was just like, oh, he was right again. That's funny.
Yeah, you see the weekly chart I was talking about earlier. It asked to break it and close the weekly above. This is the major level for me. I mean, it's pretty clear. Even in 2018, it got retested a couple of times in March. It's a major resistance.
Giovanni said, brother, what do you think about TNT at under 250? Could be 3x because triple bottom on the daily.
TNT?
Yeah. Fucking disappointment.
I have a
well,
chart for this one.
it's the best Binance pump and dump coin.
Really, huh?
Well,
just look at the chart. It's been pump and dumps for the past 6 months.
Very true.
The range it's been stuck in is a 150% range.
It's pretty sick.
Up, and a 50%, 70% range down.
Yeah, and if you manage to take profits on top of these weeks, it's even a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. But to be honest, I would be interested in longing this one.
Yeah.
If it gets back.
Me too.
Yeah, it would be much safer. Otherwise, you have no clear invalidation.
Sell a portion here, and if it closes the weekly above, forget about it and keep your moon bags. But yeah, you see all these weeks.
I wouldn't keep it as a swing trade. I would just buy the support of your range, hoping for a quick bump.
Yeah, same.
Yo, Porky said these charts are so fucking nice. Teach me, sir.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah, yours.
Keep things simple, mate. Oh, poor Ren. I feel bad.
Yeah, I think my girl just got herself a new bed. Sick.
What do you think about Ren, guys?
Well, it doesn't look that bad. It's just like it looks like you're trying to build a bullish case for it, which
Yeah,
I don't
definitely. No, definitely. That's definitely that.
recommend.
Honestly, I don't know what
I'm
to th-
staying
I don't know what to think
bullish
of
as
it.
long as it keeps, as long as it holds this blue box, but the weekly chart, mate, fucking insane.
It definitely did some work. Can we see algo? Yeah, sure.
My God.
Wait, let me clean that.
That's the secret sauce.
Yeah. So yeah, Algo. It's been a great example of the classical Binance chart with the breakdown of support into retests. It actually managed to break it, but that was because of the news of Binance stacking, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. It's been hard for me. I might actually take a bag if it managed to hold this area for a while. But yeah, I think there are better options right now. Even if yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this one.
I think I'm not trading on Binance anymore. But to me, the right play with Algo would be to wait for a really safe location and buy it with leverage on BitMEX.
Yeah, right.
Right
that
now,
makes
it's
sense.
right now it's a no trade zone for me.
Yeah, it still made its. I think its first higher
It's
low
actually trying to.
ever. So if anything, like this is actually probably the most interesting spot, especially with that kind of volume that we saw.
Yeah,
True.
it's definitely building a bullish case, but I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush.
Yeah, obviously, like me saying this is kind of like.
And yeah, and
That's-
same as usual is where do you set your
That's the Binance
invalidation?
101.
Yo, Krillin, there's no fucking invalidation, man. We hold it to the bottom
Exactly.
in this channel.
Exactly. that's why I'm saying it's a no trade zone for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, for the I've been trading it here, but every time it tried to break this level, it was like, nope, not today, sir. Like here, the invalidation was clear, but I feel like trading it here would be too risky for me because I would have no idea where to put my stop loss.
Yep.
Definitely.
Two things. For Pierre, if you could pull up Zill when you're done, that'd be great. And for Krillin, why aren't you trading on Binance anymore? Lack of volume? Asks Elf Machine.
Oh well, what happened is that just before I went on vacation, the volume on Binance was absolutely awful, and I needed to, of course, carefully reallocate my portfolios in a way that I would not get worried for the next 9-10 days. So I
That's
just
tough.
decided to
Were you
move
successful?
my Binance funds to other places.
Were you
That's all.
successful in your hedging?
It was okay. I got quite a lot of BitMEX tokens, which did not do so well. But on the other hand, when I posted my portfolio just before leaving, people were asking me, why don't you have more Tether? And the truth is, many people would have got some Tether, before going on vacation without internet for like 10 days.
Yeah.
And even though BitMEX lost a bit of value against BTC, BTC took 35%, meaning that I still did a lot better than anyone who would have just tethered. Yeah. The same thing with RSR. I'm like 10% down in BTC, but BTC went plus 30%, so I'm totally okay.
You're chilling.
Yeah, and you're actually paid to be long on BitMax too.
That's right. Also had a pretty big position on KuCoin shares, which
Yeah, you nailed this one.
pumped together with BTC. So
Yeah.
So I'm fine.
Chilling.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, damn, Krillin is not here, but yeah, he's actually doing great and better than most of the traders. So yeah, looking at Zeal, I don't know, mate.
It leaves a lot to be desired. It doesn't have any saving graces at this point.
Yeah.
This is another Zek looking chart.
I mean, at this point,
Ouch.
It's hard to say, you know.
It definitely looks like Zek.
Yeah. Fuck, it's definitely hard to say, you know, dollar cost in here and, you know, because we don't know how far the bottom is.
Yeah.
And
something that is down 90% can still lose 50%.
Yeah, and that's the thing, especially in like a death wick or something. I don't doubt that. I honestly, if and none of this obviously is financial advice, but something I think would be smart if I were considering getting into sale or at least dollar cost averaging would be to set some bids at like 1 through 10
Some
sats,
stinky
11
beats.
sats, like try to catch a wick if it happens. Like that would probably be the smartest thing if you really wanted to DC.
Horizontal accumulation, so there's no.
Yeah, probably not years because this market's really fast.
Joining hands with Facebook and things like this. It was building a structure that you could actually get behind. But look at this, then look at this, same time, June, July, Cardano, NG. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
That's the moment. That's actually the moment when Donald was saying to everybody, "You're absolutely crazy to enter arts right now," and he was right. It went down 70% from that point.
Someone said in chat, check Zill. I'm like, bro, this is Zill.
Wait, 70%.
Damn.
In how many days?
This is on the Periscope side. Unfortunately, this is Zill, guys.
That's crazy, man.
That's devastation.
And it's not just Zill. It's like so many of them.
Shit. Ouch.
That's the date it got introduced on Coinbase.
And that was
we talked about the Coinbase listings a bit earlier.
Wow, that's insane.
Okay.
How long did the guys take to become good traders and understand what they're doing? Anyone want to answer that?
Yeah, I think to me it was not really a matter of time. I had a sudden realization that it was also due to the way I was doing accounting, and I realized that I was trading way too much my PNL and not enough the chart. So I was always I don't know, the bags that was down, I was always clinging to some hope that I would eventually break even when well, actually there was like the odds were really against it. And it's only when I really learned how to trade the chart and not the PNLs that I really became a profitable trader.
Yeah, I would agree with that. For me, it was the day I realized that not everybody should be a day trader. Not everybody should try to scalp. Not everybody should try to leverage trades. The day I realized that you can keep things simple instead of trying to have a very complicated and fancy trading system. It changed everything for me. Like, learn to zoom out and learn to keep things simple. I mean, if you've seen my charts since the beginning of the stream, it's basically only support resistance flips. Nothing more complicated than that. Like, really, it's nothing more than that.
How many hours a day do you think you spend looking at a chart, Pierre?
Average,
Obviously,
you
you
mean?
work too, so but
I don't know, between 4 and 8 hours, depend the day. I don't
nice.
trade 8 hours a day. Don't get me wrong.
But
I
you
don't
watch the
make more
markets.
than 2 to 3 trades. I don't take more than 2 to 3 trades a day. Especially lately, I've been taking things a bit more slowly. But yeah, to answer the question, I would say that you need to learn the basics. If you really want to learn and if you really want to have a solid understanding of the basics, I would very encourage you to watch all the CryptoCred video, or read his guiding book. It's free and it has a better quality than most of the paid content. Start from that, and then there is no secret and magic thing. You have to spend thousands of hours in front of the charts. Like there is no other solution than that. Sadly, if anyone has the secret sauce for trading, everybody would be doing that, and it wouldn't work anymore. So yeah.
Yeah. And also, I would add that reducing the number of my bags also helped tremendously.
Oh yeah.
Even when I
Me-
was already having like good peaks, good trades. The problem is that I thought I would be able to manage them all, and actually I couldn't. So like, whenever the bag was pumping, I would not sell exactly at the best place, and also sometimes the profits from some bags would offset the losses of some others, and despite having good peaks, I was just not making money.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I agree with that, and I would say too that the moment I've seen the best trade I've made this year, like I've seen a correlation between the number of my trades and my profitability. When I started reducing my trades and taking things slow, I say that maybe one time a day on Twitter, but taking things slow and simple, and you don't have to be in the position. You don't have to trade, right? It's like it's okay not to trade. Just enter a trade whenever you're actually ready and have a plan. Like, yeah,
Yep.
I used to trade way too much. I've been losing a lot of money from my 2017 gains because I was a complete idiot.
Yo, F in chats to all the idiots, including me. Yeah, we learn a lot from mistakes.
Yeah, oh, definitely, and that's why I keep saying that the bear market has been a blessing for me. It forced me to look for a trading system that fits my lifestyle, that fits the way that I actually have to work, and since I found that sorts of stability, I've became a much more profitable trader. But I still have a long road to go.
It was even a lot more than that for me because after the 2017 bull run, I had only been in crypto for a few months, and
Yeah.
I thought I was a fucking genius.
Yeah, me too, mate.
And then the bear market came, and I was like, I don't know shit. I really need to work my ass off to make this money back.
What?
Yeah, me too. It's like, yeah, sorry.
Oh no. I want to hear your story, bro.
No, it's pretty much the same thing for me. It's like, at the end of the bull market, the first time I realized there was something to do and I felt like a genius. I believe it was like the day I opened Coinbase, like 1 year after buying Bitcoin blindly when I was living in Stockholm and realizing it tripled back then. I was like, mate, that's easy. Yeah, sure, mate. And yeah, definitely not. 2018 has been quite a lesson for me.
Yeah. Yeah, for me too.
But May, look at this.
Yeah, what the fuck was I gonna say? God damn, it was for Krillin too. Ah, I'm gonna think on that. I had a question for you. Oh yeah, which coin do you think has that? Which coin have you had the most success reading chart-wise, or that you feel the most in sync with, that you've been able to trade or, at least level?
I did really good with IDEX coins during the first quarter of 2019.
Mm-hmm. Just because of the
they
lack
were
of
like,
liquidity and your risk management style?
well, it depends. Well, the lack of liquidity was causing a pretty big spread, which was very helpful when scalping the coins. It's just that pretty much all TA I made was textbook. Like I remember making a lot of money on CHX. It was just ascending triangles and all breaking out as expected. So it was it was absolutely a pleasure to trade there.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
And recently I've done pretty well with Quant because well I rebought everything at the local bottom a few months ago, and I sold it for X5 a few weeks back. And it's funny because I really love the project, and I'm definitely planning to re-enter at some point for a long-term bag. And the chart looks pretty good actually. Ideally, you want to look at the ETH pair because that's where it's been.
Yo, Quark Chain looks bad. Just gotta say that. Like that last volume candle it had on Quark Chain, GG.
Quark?
Yeah, I just saw it in passing.
Yeah.
That daily, look at that volume. That is not. I mean, maybe, but fuck. This actually could fucking pump now that I look at it. It reminds me of like 2-3 months ago. All the Binance coins were popping that had this little higher low, then it failed, and then just faked out everyone and pumped like 80%. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I took a scalp on Quark Chain last week.
Do you guys think this is going up or down? Do you think that's people buying or exiting?
It's hard to tell, mate. It's flattening.
That's why I'm asking.
You know. do you know what it reminds me? Seeing
No.
that?
What? Oh, Ren.
I don't want.
Yeah, but at least here you kind of have clearer horizontal levels. I can't find any clear level on Quark.
Yeah, you're right. But mate.
I mean, where would be the bullish SR flip?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
You see what I mean, right?
Probably like 162 or whatever, 170. Yeah, that level.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's not really it's a pretty wishy-washy level.
Well, yeah, you can say it got retested. Yeah, you can say it got retested here.
Yo, thanks, Retro. Appreciate that.
Sorry, what?
No, Retro Old School said, "Love your stream, Bagsy. Learning so much through the discussion of the charts." That's what we do it for.
There was one I was bullish a few weeks ago, and it completely betrayed me.
Yeah, Spence on the YouTube side asks, can you guys explain lowering RSI with rising price and vice versa? Does anyone want to explain divergences?
I would let Krina do that. I'm not an expert of that. Definitely.
Yes. So well.
Do you want to take the screen, Krina?
Well, I don't really need a screen. It's just for divergences. You can, if you don't want to get things too complicated, you don't actually need to. Well, what you could do is look up how RSI is calculated. That's always a good thing to understand how your indicators are calculated.
Yeah.
Now, as for divergences, I just like to apply the rules, and I don't trade purely on divergences. I only use them for confluence. So I don't bother that much about why a divergence is actually bullish.
The div master for me is
Scott. Yeah,
Scott
he's good. He's using them well.
Div master is like, well, He's a beast. Like he's one of the guy I've learned the most.
But I mean,
In
he
trading.
probably knows how to use them well. But from his tweet, he's just doing the same as me. He's spotting the divergences and
Yeah, definitely.
using them for Confluence.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. He often says that he's never trading based on one indicator, as to say. He has a great example. I don't know where.
Mm. With divergences, do you use Wix? No, Devil Storm. It's candle closes.
Yeah, I don't use Wix either.
Yeah.
Another way of using
I guess he
divergences,
does,
and
though.
I know people like
Interesting.
divergences on higher time frames.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when you have a really bullish coin, typically, when it could be in price discovery,
Mm-hmm.
you can use the lower time frame divergences to call tops.
Mm-hmm. Now, it
This is
seems
really,
like Investopedia
I really
uses
love
Wix.
divergences for this.
Sorry?
Oh, about the rules, it's pretty simple. Basically, if you have a divergences on support, it's bullish, and if you have a divergences on resistances, it's bearish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I'm
this
just
way,
trying to see
you can remember it very, very easily.
Pierre just looked up div rules cheat sheet.
Yeah, mate.
It's like a video game, like cheat sheet. What are the codes? But yeah, I guess do your own research. But yeah, I use divergences a lot in my trading. But I've developed a way not to, like, I wait for confluence with other things first. But I guess it's like Krillin, it's an added tool. But sometimes I will go in on the divergence depending on the scenario, the project.
What the fuck is that?
You like my yeah, found that.
Oh, I can't wait to see your whole Pepe collection.
Dude, I'm building it up. Yeah, yo, to everyone in chat, thank you for fucking being here. If you have any, like, what are you guys doing tonight? What's your schedule like?
People are waiting for me at the pub after that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to leave soon for dinner. But
yo, boys,
Yeah,
boys.
it was great. And actually, if you can stream more often during the European time zones, that would be really awesome. I'd be really happy to join as often as I can.
Yo,
Yeah, me too,
100%. And we'll do a Wednesday night crypto chat and for the Euro people at 8 o'clock or something, so we could do that too. But yeah, no, I'll definitely stream during the week at this time, so it won't be a problem from now on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sick.
Yeah,
yo,
same,
boys.
Same. Every time I can join and I'm welcome, I'll join.
Hey, you guys are always welcome. But yeah, yo, thanks so much for coming on. I'm sure everyone here appreciates it, and I'll see you guys soon.
Oops.
All right, yo, to everyone in chat across the world, I appreciate you guys being here. And the next stream that I'm doing, let's see, I don't even know my own schedule by heart, is...
Yeah, well, thanks Bagsy for the stream.
Cheers. Yo, peace.
Yeah, same. Thanks, mate. And happily joining next time.
Yeah, sounds good, boys. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
All right, see you guys.
Boom. All right. So Sunday at 4 p.m., but I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, like the early afternoon or something. I don't know. I'll see what I feel like. Yo, thanks, Marcelo. So to everyone watching, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. If you want to help me out in any way, the buttons below the main screen are the ways to do it. And I appreciate your viewership. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.